Welcome back to another episode of When Will This Girl Stop Watching Bad Media? I'm your host, Gabby Balls, and the answer is never. Last video, my friend and I watched one of these awful TikTok reel shorts called Made for My Nemesis.
Oh my god, it's a pun.
Whose story is pretty self-explanatory.
You would be filling the position of personal maid for the young master.
For the young master?
And that reminded me of this other terrible show we watched called Good Luck, Have Fun. It was made by Brat TV, who might not ring a bell for most of you, but for those who are cultured enough to remember, they're the same people who made Attaway General, the hit TikTok show featuring hit TikTok stars like Dixie D'Amelio.
What are you doing? Depends where I put it. Nicely done, Sherlock. Now what are you doing? Do you always sneak up on people when they're sleeping?
If you want to.
So if you don't remember that one, it's fine, don't worry about it. Good Luck, Have Fun came out a year later than Attaway General in 2021. And I have so much to say that I don't even know where to begin. So I'll just read the description of the show. An online gamer has all the moves when she's in her internet element, but has a thing or two to learn about connecting with the boy next door. So they're a high school esports team called the Twisted Magicians, but it's almost less about the gaming and more about how this girl likes this guy, but this girl also likes him and she's on the rival esports team. And this girl is dating this girl, but she pretends to date this guy because she doesn't want to come out yet, which is totally fine. But she's also the worst girlfriend ever. You'll see, the plot is terrible. So she pretends to date this guy, but this guy likes Jane, the first girl. Please refer to the board if you get confused.
Why don't you tell people? Jane and Eleanor won't care.
Because then I have to tell my parents, my classmates, my teachers.
That's not true at all. The plot doesn't make any sense, but I kind of love it. So if you're already saying that this sounds dumb, don't worry, it gets more dumb. So let's start from the beginning.
Another bad loss.
She's gonna set the record.
What's her streak?
You have now lost 52 consecutive matches. Are you okay?
Run it back.
You're gonna lose.
The match hasn't even loaded.
Who is talking back to her? Is that like the narrator of the game, I guess? The funniest part about this show isn't even the bad acting, as if I could do any better.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at home with my mom, who is a maid.
But it's the way that no one involved in the writing of this show seems like they've played video games, and it's pretty awesome. The game they play throughout the entirety of this show is kind of like a cross between League of Legends and Dota, but I think it's mostly supposed to be League. And I might just be saying that because I've played League. I was a mean support and ADC. You didn't want to see me getting a double kill bot lane while my braless wife brings me a sandwich not asked for. And so many times it'll just be like PNG images sliding across the screen. Like they didn't even try to make it a real game. And this time, it's called Totem Snatchers. I get what they're trying to do here, because in League, the narrator will tell you,
An ally has been slain.
An ally has been slain, an ally has been slain, an ally has been slain. My baby's first word is gonna be your ally has been slain.
But I like the idea that the announcer trash talks you throughout the entire game.
I believe.
Have you considered touching grass? What? Excuse me? You heard me, bitch. You're trash. You think your cute skins and emotes will make you better at this game, bro? We're gonna put you in the sweatiest 12-year-olds that just got home from school-ass lobbies you've ever seen.
Oh my god.
That's right, baby. This show is sponsored by Snickers. But you know me. I love a good sponsored segment. Bombas! Have you ever had feet and you weren't sure what to put on those suckers? Maybe the best socks on the planet that now offers international shipping to over 200 countries? Bombas are essentially my entire sock wardrobe, and the best part of it is that each pair you purchase equals one pair donated to people experiencing homelessness. I love that I'm even a small part of over 150 million plus clothing items, from shirts, underwear, and socks that have been donated. Plus, they're super high quality socks that focus on using premium materials for any occasion, whether it be running, sweating, playing piano with your feet, watching your favorite show, or even just looking cute. You can get 20% off your first purchase if you head to bombas.com/Gabby and use my code Gabby20 to get 20% off. your first purchase. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring this video again. I'm Gabi20, and you're watching Awesome Show. So as Jane is trying to impress Tyler and walks past him sucking on a straw to get his attention, in classic Looney Tunes fashion, Mia trips her. And we're introduced to the heartthrob love interest, Tyler.
You okay?
And yes, he does talk like that the whole show.
Okay.
So Jane changes herself to impress Tyler. We get this awesome character select screen because video games, and she starts talking different.
This is the new confident and chill me.
Can you, like, reprogram her back?
You are so funny. Oh no. What's happening to me?
But maybe.
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
So remember how I said this girl Olivia isn't ready to come out yet? Totally fine. But is also the worst girlfriend? Not fine. She's constantly late to every date.
I'm so sorry. There was a team thing and I couldn't leave in the middle of it, so I thought I would just be a little late and ended up being very late. Are you mad? I'm so sorry. Our game went late, but then I saw your text and obviously I wanted to see you, so I ran in.
I don't even know what they like about each other, to be honest, which also applies to these two. Like, there's nothing that either of these couples bond over. And I'm mentioning this because they go on a date to a thrift store, and Brandon walks in and sees them, and is super chill about it, but then she forgets her girlfriend and literally leaves her at the thrift store. It's insane. I would dump her ass so fast. Like, look how sad this is. What the fuck? How do you even do this? And we need to talk about Brandon. They gave this guy maxed out emotional intelligence stats. I know statistically they're out there, but I don't think ever growing up I ever met any high school aged boy that had any emotional intelligence stat above like the bare minimum. Like this guy's an anomaly. He's asking Jane if she's okay and asking if she wants to talk. He's consoling Olivia's complicated feelings about coming out. He's just like a really good person. And also, to be completely honest, he's probably one of the best actors on the show. I gotta give this guy his flowers.
You're not living your truth. It sounds like you're living for other people more than yourself.
But I'm safe and happy.
Are you?
Anyway, Olivia pretends to date Brandon because Jane walks in because this thrift store is apparently a huge hotspot, I guess. Jane reveals she got a date with Tyler, and they fucking leave Kaylee. And you know what? I get it. Tyler's probably a really interesting person to talk to.
You totally did, but don't worry. It was cute. It's okay, you're cute either way.
Mia interrupts saying that she enjoys having competition.
Oh my god!
Actually, I'm not dating either of you. I'm just getting to know you both.
I've always liked a bit of competition.
And we're back to Tyler struggling through the script.
No, I'm genuinely interested in getting to know you.
I think it was supposed to be genuinely.
Genuinely interested in getting to know you.
They maybe could have done a retake, just a suggestion. I'm not the expert here, but...
Genuinely.
We cut to Brandon and Olivia talking in the middle of a road. This whole show is just people talking. I know that's like what I do on my entire channel. And I get that the budget for this probably isn't that big. But then we cut back to this godforsaken date. Again.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're mad.
No.
I would fucking myself if I was on a date with this guy. You know what gets me about this character? It's a big thing in the show that he hates video games. He thinks people who play video games are dumb when he spends every moment of his time playing basketball by himself in the driveway.
Don't you do anything else?
Nope.
I know for a fact that this guy would just have 2,000 hours in 2K. 2K hours in 2K. His character's the type of guy whose dorm you'd walk into that would immediately stink. If you can close your eyes and imagine this with me, he's wearing shoes on the couch, and he doesn't get up to greet you when you walk in, and his bathroom is out of toilet paper.
I just really don't like Mia.
Why not?
We used to be on the same esports team until...
You do esports?
I love him saying the word esports like he's never heard the word before. You do esports? But good thing she says no. Video games are dumb and for babies.
No. I used to before I realized it was stupid to care about stuff that wasn't real sports. You know? That's why Mia and I don't like each other anymore, because she's mad that I stopped caring about stupid games.
You grew up and she didn't.
He says while wearing backward snapback and inside-out shirt that I'm not sure is just the style of the shirt, but either way, it looks kind of dumb. I too hate video games, actually. I'm glad I play real sports like soccer and badminton. So for the rest of the show, Eleanor, who we haven't really talked about until now, gets extremely irritating because Jane keeps blowing off the
Esports?
team for the guy that pukes at the sight of a Dave & Buster's. And unfortunately, she can only deliver each line exactly like this.
Where have you guys been? And where's Jane? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. We need to be focused on the tournament and everyone's too busy being in love. It's a mess, I tell you. A mess.
Uh-oh. Looks like she needs a...
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Somehow we are still on this date, and Tyler is throwing around the word gamer like it's a slur.
See, this is why I like to get to know people before asking them out. I never knew Mia was a gamer, and I'm glad I didn't ask her to the dance. And I'm glad you've realized video games are a waste of time. Better to live your life outside, not like some basement-dwelling internet troll.
Yeah.
Was this guy secretly born a boomer? What's going on in there?
See, this is why I like to get to know people before asking them out. I never knew Mia was a gamer, and I'm glad I didn't ask her to the dance. And I'm glad you've realized video games are a waste of time. Better to live your life outside, not like some basement-dwelling internet troll.
Yeah.
But this girl does this annoying bit for the rest of the show.
Jane, where the heck were you? You knew we had a scrim. Maybe since you've been hanging out with Tyler and stopped prioritizing the team, if you want to win, you have to commit. Jane's my BFF, but this isn't the first time that she's played.
Her setting up Tyler and Jane was her idea, and now she's mad because she's making plans without consulting the rest of the team if they're gonna be free, and then insults her that Tyler wouldn't even like the real her because she's a gamer.
Do you really think he would still like you even if you showed him the real you?
Which confuses me because she would have known that from the start while she was setting them up. Not that she's wrong, and not that any of the writing even matters, but Eleanor keeps antagonizing Jane, keeps pressing circle in Red Dead 2. I'll never stop making that reference.
Well, thanks for nothing, idiot.
And is surprised when Jane quits to go to the dance with Tyler instead of their big totem snatching tournament that's of course happening at the same time. It's also a thing that Jane and Eleanor used to be on Mia's team, but then she dropped Jane because Jane's parents were going through a divorce and they cared more about the game than her well-being. So she's pissed that Jane's abandoning the team again, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, like my parents are getting divorced and it's just like a really weird time for me. Like I'm really upset. I'm really going through it. I just don't know what to think. And maybe Fortnite will help. I'm having a really hard time right now. I think we should get on Fortnite. Unironically, that would help me though. So Olivia brings in her girlfriend to fill the squad because her girlfriend is cracked at totem snatching.
I'm Brandon. This is Eleanor.
I'm too stressed for niceties.
Oh my god, her character is insufferable. I've got to give props to her despite the writing because she really makes me hate this character. That being said, I don't know if we're supposed to root for her or what, because it's kind of set up like we're supposed to be rooting for the team, but she's just a massive asshole throughout the whole show with no redeeming qualities. Like, this girl is doing you a massive favor right now stepping in.
I'm getting a little bit nervous.
No time for nerves. We play against a sub.
Not to keep bringing them up, as if they're not the main characters, but they go on a picnic date that Tyler sets up, which is nice, but...
Does that mean like it?
It just feels like she's dating the Minecraft villager the way that I'm not sure if this guy's even literate. So before Olivia comes out to her friends as a lesbian, we have to have Jane's coming out scene.
There's so much you don't know about me.
Like what, are you like an axe murderer?
Worse,
What?
I'm a gamer.
You're doing great, Kaylee.
That gets me every time. I don't think that was supposed to be funny. Worse than an axe murderer? I'm a gamer. Fuck.
Mom, Dad, I have something to tell you. What, sweetheart? You can tell me anything. It's not easy for me to admit this to you, but... What? I'm a gamer. Fuck! How could you do this to your father and I? I know! Do you know what this does to our family?
I'm sorry.
Why couldn't you have just been gay like your brother? Honestly, it would have been better if you were an axe murderer.
I know. I wish I was an axe murderer too. I believe in us. We got this.
No, we don't, Olivia. And don't be mad. I know Kaylee's trying her best, but we can't predict each other's moves like a team would.
I changed how I dress for you.
Guys, Kaylee isn't just Jane's replacement. She's my girlfriend.
What about Brandon?
We're not actually dating.
Wait, what?
Jane, you came. I'm so sorry about not telling you guys about me and Kaylee. I needed more time.
Jane's the one who should be apologizing.
Literally, they made Olivia coming out that was this big building up moment from the whole show. It's been this massive roadblock for her as a character. And then she does it. And they're like, what? And then no one gives a single fuck. Not that it's like a big deal, but at least give us the satisfaction of being like, yay, so proud of you. Or we love you for who you are. Like, or oh my god, so nice to meet your girlfriend. I didn't know. I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to tell us. There's a myriad of things they could have written for her to say. No. Eleanor just immediately makes it about herself and Jane, and it's wild. They never mention it again, and it's brushed off so quickly, no one has any reaction to it at all. So Jane rejoins the team, who cares? And then they're about to play the finals against Mia.
Good luck. Have fun.
She said the thing! And then they lose. They lose. Alright guys, when do you think season 2's coming? It's only been 4 years, so surely it's soon. Anyway, if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe. That's the only way you're allowed to show support. No comments. Bots only in the comments. If you're not a big titty bot, you're not allowed to comment.